What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy Marlon. We're back at it again here with another bonus stream on a Sunday. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all so much for the happy Father's Day wishes and everything. I really do appreciate y'all, and happy Father's Day as well to all the fathers out there in the gaming community. You guys rock, man. And as you guys know, it's very important, you know, to have a father in your life or a father figure in your life that helps motivate you, that helps push you, and that also helps provide for you as well. So it's very important to have a dad in your life in all the way, right? From the start to the finish. So big ups to all of you guys, and thank y'all so much for y'all support and the well wishes. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right, so bonus stream. Typically we don't stream on Sundays, but I didn't get to work on Friday, and Saturday we did a members only stream, so that was pretty lit. I did enjoy playing with a lot of the members and stuff like that. I mean, I think we had more people on the Switch too, playing on that. But yeah, man, overall I think it was a good time, and we run it back again, you know, next week. I do have some things planned around the Switch 2 next week, so we'll try to do another one for you guys. But yeah, man, if you have not become a member, you're definitely missing out. It was a lot of fun playing some Mario Kart 8. We did try to play some Gears E-Day, but for some reason we couldn't get it to work in terms of the matches and stuff like that. But overall, great weekend so far. So thank y'all for y'all well wishes and for y'all blessing. But man, because I skipped Friday because my daughter's birthday was Friday. Yeah, so I took off Friday to spend the day with her on her birthday, and it was well worth it. it was well worth it. She definitely appreciated me taking off that day and spending time with her and stuff like that and hanging out. Always good, man, to spend time with your family. And I told the wife, I said, well, man, I just been on 10 this entire year. And she was like, well, that is true. And I said, I haven't taken a day off in a long time, because last week all the way through, and then, you know, this week I say, you know what, I'm gonna take the day off. It's her birthday. I'm gonna take the day off, and I'm very happy I did that. So thank you guys, man. All right, so we do have some massive topics. Please, if you do love these bonus streams, show some love on the likes, share it out, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and let's get right into it, man. So we got some crazy topics to go over. All right, a lot of topics. First one we're going to be talking about here today is Game Pass price hike report. And this is the inevitable. Sony already went up on the price on the on PlayStation Plus, right, in other countries and stuff like that. And obviously we know it's coming, right? But we're going to talk about this report here, and we knew this was coming. We knew this eventually will come, especially with Microsoft going up on the price on their games being $80. And there's a lot of controversy around Outer Worlds 2 as well. So I don't know, guys, but hey, we knew this was going to happen, right? As much value as Game Pass gives to gamers, we knew eventually the price was going to go up again, right? But we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about a big PS5 reveal next week. We're going to talk about that here today as well. And we're going to talk about the Xbox Ally, the price and the date or window on when we can expect, or preferably window on when we can expect this device to come out. I'm gonna just tell you right off the rip, from these prices, it ain't fixing to be cheap, but get your pocketbooks ready. Okay, could have sworn I closed that, but yeah, get your pocketbooks ready. it's definitely going down. Also too, I want to talk about Wolverine and Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. We do have some updates on those two games. I think those two games are big Sony first party games. And so, yeah, we're going to treat it as such. We're going to talk about that because those two games are, well, preferably Wolverine. You know, a lot of people want to know what the heck is going on with that game. And so we're going to dig into that here today. We're also going to talk about Sony Teases PlayStation 6 and 5, sort of like a multi-generational support ordeal going on here. So we're gonna dig into that particular plan from Sony. We're also going to talk about the growth of PlayStation Plus and how things are right now in terms of that, and PlayStation basically removing PC restrictions and things of that nature. Because here's the thing, that stuff hurts, you know, the potential of a lot of these PC games. And right now, Stellar Blade is breaking all kind of records. I think it peaked at over 188,000, which is absolutely bonkers right now. So I'm telling you, you drop the right game on PC and it takes off, right? The last game that taked off like that for Sony was Helldivers 2, peaking at over 400,000 concurrent players. And so I think that is really, really, really awesome when you really sit down and think about it. So yeah, man, don't expect Sony to slow down in that regard. Also too, we're going to talk about Astrobot 2. Yeah, you already know, Astrobot, was a major success, game of the year last year. So you already know, Sony is gearing up something there. And we're going to talk about The Witcher 4, being first and foremost 60 FPS on PS5. And CD Projekt Red is basically saying how challenging it's going to be to run the game at 60 FPS on the Series S, right? Which everybody knows, when you buy a Series S, bro, you can't expect it to run all the more demanding games at 60 frames per second. That's old saying is true. You get what you pay for, right? You get what you pay for. And so if I was a Series S owner and the Series S was my primary console of choice, I can't expect everything to run at 60 frames. I can't expect everything to run at 1440p 120, right? Not every single game is going to run like that. And so with a game like Witcher 4, can't expect that to run at 60 frames, right? But they say it's going to be challenging, and the same thing can be said for GTA 6 as well, because GTA 6, we already know Rockstar is working very hard on GTA 6 right now, and Take-Two's boss basically said that yeah, we're going to try to get GTA 6 running on every console that it's supposed to be released on, including the Series S. We already know the limitations of the Series S, right? So let's not act like we don't know. And so again, if you're on Series S, you know what to expect. And so we're going to dig into that here today for you guys. And we're also going to talk about something that is quite interesting. I know some people probably don't really care, but I just thought I would throw it in here as well. So basically, Sony's PS5's ecosystem has made $136 billion in sales revenue in its five physical years, right? So that is crazy. $136 billion in revenue, in sales revenue. Crazy, right? A lot of money there. So Sony is making some bread off of that, right? So there you guys go on that one. This was coming from Derek Strickland over there at Tweaktown. And so not surprised. All right. So do me a favor, guys. Hit the like button. Hit the like button for me. Ice Cream says, I'm stuck at work. You still at work, brother? Hold on 1 second. Still at work, huh? You still at work? Make sure you guys hit the like button for me. You still at work? Whoa. 6:50 to 7 p.m. Hey, man. I know how it is, brother. Stay on it, man. Stay on it. Keep pushing. Keep grinding. Hey, man. I hope it gets better for you, my brother. Just stay working. Stay working, man. That's the only way to get it. OVO, what's up? I said, bruh, I think my girl pregnant. Oh, really? Hey, that's a blessing, man. Image the God. Let's get it. Happy to hear that. Congratulations if that's the case. It's a good thing, man. Effective, what's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. My man, Sony Side Gamer Boy. What's popping? What's going on? Blessings, blessing, blessing. What's up? What's up, Baham? What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on? Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. All right. Let's stop wasting time because your boy got some things to do today. So let's stop wasting time. Let's get these topics out of the way. Just wanted to say what's up to everybody, man. Bless up, bless up, bless up. Appreciate you boys. All right. Let's talk about this Game Pass situation. All right. Hit the like button for me. Hit the share button. Let's get right down to business, man. And I just want to say massive thank you guys so much for making this the premier place where you get all your news, reviews, everything, you know, building PCs, handheld PC reviews, all that news, all that graphics cards whenever we do get them in, all that. Appreciate y'all. All right. So let's talk about the situation with Game Pass right now, because, man, I knew this was going to happen sooner rather than later. And here we go. So wait a minute here. All right. So this is coming from Windows Central. I hope y'all can hear me. Let me crank down the music just a little bit. All right. So this is coming from Windows Central. All right. So new code strings attached to Xbox Game Pass suggests a price increase may be imminent. All right. It says death, taxes, and subscription services. Subscription service price increases. The three horsemen of the inevitable. A new code string suggests Xbox Game Pass is next. Oh boy.
Thanks for the donut.
Oh boy.
Gears Reloaded #1 pre-order on PS5 and rumors is $500 million was invested in Mindsight.
There's no way, bro. There's no way. $500 million in no. Does that look like a $500 million invested game? Oh God. Let's finish. Thank you for the super chat for being the first today, Cheeto. Yeah, let's get right into this topic. That's a shame for $500 million. Anyway, $500 million waste of money. Anyways, Red PHX, who builds the rather amazing, better Xbox Cloud Gaming enhancement project, noticed that Xbox Cloud Gaming recently added a new notification type dubbed subscription price increase over the past few days. So Red Better xCloud, a new notification type called subscription price increase, has been added to the xCloud website. Whoa. So the string pertained to pop-ups that Xbox Cloud Gaming servers to players who enabled notifications on the xbox.com/pay web app. Most of them is obviously... Now, this is interesting because they added this to the xCloud website as like some sort of notification, and it's in the code because you can see it right here. It's in the code, and it's like a notification that actually pops up. So basically, it says, but this latest one specific to subscription price increases is new. So this is like basically new. It says it's not a stretch to think that an Xbox Game Pass price increase is imminent, given the fact that Microsoft decided now would be a good time to necessitate such a notification type. You know, like I said, no surprise. No surprise. These subscription services are going to go up. Every year they're going to go up, right? They just went up on the prices of the games now to $80. I know a lot of people are pissed off about that, but what do you expect? Do you expect Game Pass to remain the same? No, it's not. It's not going to remain the same price, but I'm going to just keep it a buck. Game Pass adds a lot of freaking value for gamers, even myself, because I pre-ordered Gears of War Reloaded on my PS5 digital just so I can play the beta. But on Xbox, on my PC, I was able to play Gears of War Reloaded with my cousin yesterday on my Claw 8 with no issues whatsoever. I was talking to him. We were playing it was me, him, and one of his friends from years ago, from 2006, 2008. And we were all playing Gears. It was a lot of fun, right? And literally all I had to do was pre-install Gears of War Reloaded on my Claw 8 and then type in beta and then download the beta for free. That's it. So I'm telling you, Game Pass does save you money. Game Pass is a heck of a deal if you're a gamer. I'm anybody who tell you otherwise, Game Pass is the best deal in gaming. Period. Full stop. Okay? Because I am telling you, what Sony is offering, I feel like is good, but not as good as Game Pass. Everybody knows this already. And so sometimes you get in a jam where you just can't afford these games, man, at $80. I know for me and stuff like that, these games get crazy back, especially when you have months where there's just a lot of games dropping left and right and stuff like that. And you're just like, man, there's no way I can afford, 2 games or 3 games. That stuff adds up, especially at an $80 price tag. Yeah, that adds up real quick. And so that's where Game Pass comes in. But hey, if the price goes up to, $20 or stuff like that, I still think at $20, that's still reasonable. Now, you talking about Netflix, 4K Netflix prices $25 a month and all this and that. I think that's still a little high, once you get to that point. But even still, $25 a month for what Game Pass Ultimate is offering you is still worth it, in my opinion. Considering, if there's multiple releases in 1 month and how overbearing that could be, right? Especially if you play a lot of games, right? I know Phil Spencer did touch upon this before on, hey, listen, if you play a lot of games and things of that nature, then it's definitely worth it. Like I said, there's numerous reports from developers, publishers, it makes their game stagnant. Oh, it doesn't provide any value for the industry. Oh, this and oh, that. But hey, there is growth on Game Pass. It might not be growing as fast as they would like, and it's still good for gamers. All the games that were shown off, at the Xbox showcase is going to be in Game Pass. You know what I mean? So it's man, that's crazy. Ninja Gaiden 4, Gears E-Day, all these freaking games, Fable, all these games are still going to be in Game Pass day one, right? And whether Microsoft, keeps some of these first party games on the Series X and S and PC, for a little while before they bring it over to another platform like the PS5, but almost every single logo that popped up at that Xbox showcase was PlayStation 5. You know what I mean? PlayStation 5. I think we got one Switch 2 game, but the majority was PlayStation 5. And so with that being said, definitely offering incredible deal for gamers at the end of the day. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you guys vote up at the top of the poll there. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. All right, let's truck along here. So let's talk about the big announcement, the big PS5 reveal. Oh man, this is more than big right here, because if this happens, which we've been getting a lot of freaking rumors on, guys, at any moment during the show, if you have any questions and you're tagging me, I'll get to it towards the end of the show. But if you have any urgent questions, don't hesitate to super chat with any urgent questions or Goku in the description to support the show. Also hit that like button as well to help out the show in the algorithm. It's definitely crucial. So please do your part by hitting that like button. All right, so let's continue here with this big PS5 reveal. I'm telling you, we've been hearing about this, and it's not just PS5, but obviously the article is labeling the PS5 version, okay? So this is coming from pushsquare.com. Holy freaking smokes. You ready for this one? I can't believe it's happening, but I think it's happening, right? Red Dead Redemption 2's PS5 version could be announced next week. Whoa! Man, when I saw this, I said, yo.
Thanks for the dono.
Yo.
Get a PS5 or PC cause Xbox going away from console.
Xbox going away from console. I wouldn't say that. That's jumping it too early. I wouldn't say that. They still have another console coming out, so I wouldn't just say that just yet. Yo, listen, like I was saying, thank you for your super chat. Red Dead Redemption. I don't think y'all hearing me right now. Y'all, come on, wake up. Come on, man. I know it's Father's Day, man. Come on, get a little bit of energy and get freaking hype. Y'all heard what I just said. Let me speak a little louder so you can hear me. Red Dead Redemption 2's PS5 version could happen as early as next week. And where is this coming from? John Marston, voice actor, is very excited. Oh my God. Oh, can you imagine this game running on the PlayStation 5 Pro? Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh.
The ROG Ally is the proof, bro.
ROG Ally is the proof. Nah, man. Nah. I mean, it's possible, right? Which also, too, we did hear rumors that Microsoft this is gonna be their last like home console, and then after that, I mean, anything is possible at this point, right? And I mean, they're still gonna have you locked into their ecosystem and stuff like that. So we'll see. Thank you so much for the super chat. Back to back. Let me go ahead and heart them. But yo, Red Dead Redemption 2, dog, I am so freaking excited. Let me go ahead and share screens right quick. Like, man, if this is happening, bro, John Marston's voice actor is very excited, bro. Oh, I can't believe this, bro. We've been waiting forever for this to happen, man. And we've been getting so much rumors about this happening. And we didn't see it at Summer Game Fest. We didn't see it at Xbox's showcase or anything like that. But man, there's a good chance that Red Dead Redemption 2's long-awaited PS5 version could be announced within the next few days. It says we are connecting a lot of the dots to create this story. It said we already know from respectable sources that Rockstar is plotting a current generation version of the jaw-dropping open world. So hopefully, it gets released, guys, because man, this is absolutely mind-blowing right now. So let's check this out. So it says right here, I wonder what this could mean, ? All right, this is coming from Red Dead Redemption. So it says right here, and now Rob Wheatoff, the voice of John Marston, has teased exciting news on a stream. While he confirms he can't share the information just yet, he says everyone should know before Friday, the 20th of June. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wehoff, basically, who looks like he's about to explode from excitement, adds that it's all he can think about, especially while playing Red Dead Redemption. Oh my God. So guys, It seems like it's going down. We've been waiting since the start of this generation 5 years ago for this game to get updated. You know what I'm saying? For current generation consoles. So get hype, man. Red Dead Redemption, that's day one purchase for me. I love Red Dead Redemption 2, one of the greatest titles ever made. And yeah, man, I'm excited, bro. It seems as though, why else would he be so excited? You know what I mean? Like, come on. Like, it ain't Red Dead Redemption 2, because, I mean, Red Dead Redemption 3, I should say, because, you know, Rockstar is busy on GTA 6. So it has to be Red Dead Redemption 2, bro. And that's going to look amazing on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I cannot wait. On the Series X, it's going to look awesome as well. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I'm excited. So day one purchase for me. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's go. All right. Whoa, tell you right now, get your money ready. Get your dollar bills ready, boys. Now, this is not the Xbox Ally X. You'd be like, Marlon, how did you get it so early? Nah, bro. Get your money ready. Our next topic. Oh, man. Xbox Ally price. Be ready. So you don't have to get ready. You ready for this one? So we do have a report from Insider Gaming. All right. Asus ROG Xbox Ally release date and price may have been leaked. Says right here, it's been just about a week since Xbox unveiled the Asus ROG Ally, Xbox Ally that is, and Xbox Ally X to the world. And a known leaker is claiming to have information on the handheld release date and price. According to Exta's 1S, the Asus ROG Ally and the Ally X launched sometime in October. All right. Pre-orders, he claims, will begin in August. So save your coins. Save your coins. Because I'm telling you right now, pre-orders in August and it's going to release sometime in October. Tell you right now, pre-orders, this thing is going to be sold out. This is a game changer. All right. Let's elaborate on this device. Besides the 7-inch screen that's similar to the Ally X, which I have right here. This is the Ally X. Besides the 7-inch screen that's similar to the Ally X, that's the only drawback for me. But I will say, good Lord, this is truly a game changer for PC handhelds. The fact that Microsoft is disabling, you know, all the processing in the background for Windows, basically disabling Windows, you know, in the background, because that's one of the biggest things that kind of hold back these handhelds in terms of performance and battery life and all those things, because of all this background processing, and giving you a much more console-like experience where you turn it on similar to the Steam Deck. Why do you think the Steam Deck is so successful? Because you do get that console-like experience. You just turn it on and then you're right into that Steam UI, that custom big picture mode UI where you can just scroll across, get to what, and this is what these things are designed for. These things are designed to be portable and for you to be able to game on the go, and the less restriction possible. Microsoft is changing the game with this right now. They're breaking down barriers. Not only that, but this Xbox full experience, that's what they're calling it, will be on other older devices like this one right here, which is the Ally X, and other Windows handhelds, where they're going to be doing, you know, having the same experience. And, you know, you're still going to have Windows there if you actually do need it. Like, you can still boot into Windows and stuff. But this actual experience is going to give you so much more performance. And I think I was hearing with them doing this, with this full Xbox experience on the Xbox Ally, is going to free up at least 2 additional gigs of RAM, so that can go towards the games and everything like that, which is absolutely freaking insane. So I cannot wait. I cannot wait for this thing because, man, they're changing the game right now. So kudos to Microsoft. Like I said, I wish that they would have added a 8-inch screen or something like that. But let's get right into the more details here. As far as the device price goes, X's One S says that the Xbox Ally X will retail for, get this, €899. €899. You know what that is? That's over $1,000 in American dollars. But we're hearing a little bit of conversation that it's gonna be like $800, $799, and then the other one is gonna be $699. So $699 for the base model, the white one. And then the Ally X Xbox version is going to be like $800, $799. So $799 and $699 apparently. So we'll see. I think that $699 does sound really good for a lot of people, but we'll see. We'll see how true that theory is. But yeah, that's what we're hearing. $799 and $699. Now, he says that he confirmed that the pricing with the 2 European retailers for United States pricing, that information he couldn't get concrete info about. So yeah, man, we'll see, guys. They said holiday 2025. So holiday 2025, I mean, October, November, December, right in that region. There's other handhelds too that's dropping. You have the Legion Go 2. That's getting ready to drop there with the Z2 Extreme chip with the much more powerful, in the Z series from AMD. And then you have the MSI Claw 8 A8 variant. So there's that one with the Z2 Extreme chip. So finally, MSI is going the AMD route for the first time ever, because the original Claw, which I do have here, the original Claw, basically has the Intel chip, and this one was plagued with issues, but they further updated it so you could get a little bit much more performance out of the original Claw. But now they just recently released last year the MSI Claw 8 AI Plus, which I think is just literally the best handheld right now currently out, and then they're doing the AMD version of that. So yeah, man, lots of stuff here, guys, to kind of go over as well. So let me know, take it with a grain of salt. Let me know what you guys think about all that stuff. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get right into it, man. Say it with me, say it with your chest. Wolverine. That was cringe. Anyways, let's go ahead and let's talk about Wolverine, man. And Intergalactic, the Heretic freaking Prophet. Holy smokes. I'm telling you guys, those 2 games are going to blow your socks off, man. Like, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. 2 of Sony's biggest games. And I know a lot of you guys cannot wait for Wolverine. I can't wait for Wolverine. I think at almost every gaming event so far, a lot of people have been asking about Wolverine. Marlon, what's going on with Wolverine? And then we keep getting tad bits of information here that was shared out from Insomniac Games. You know, a couple replies here and there, whatever the case may be. But needless to say, we have some splendid news because
thanks for the dono.
I think.
Wait, Marlon, what's going on with
I'm
Wolverine
getting
PS5?
ready,
Flash
man.
face emoji.
I'm getting ready. Hold on to your seat. I'm getting ready to explain it. So if you've been waiting on Wolverine and you've been thinking that it got canceled, I got some really good news for you. All right. So buckle up. Buckle up, McShawn. We got you, bro. We got you. Right on the money, baby. Let's take it away. All right. So Game & Bolt is reporting Marvel's Wolverine and Intergalactic will launch after March 2026. Woo! I can't tell you that I'm not excited to hear that. Sony confirms both titles are denoted as major upcoming single player tentpole releases for Sony, but no release windows have been confirmed. So at least they're coming out and saying, listen, man, both games are still in the motion. Especially, we already know Intergalactic was in development and everything was good to go. Like, we're just waiting on the release or even gameplay on that. But Wolverine, we have not gotten anything about this game officially since 2021 when we got that trailer. So I'm excited to even see this, right? That Sony coming out and actually confirming. So it says right here, Sony has confirmed that Marvel's Wolverine and Intergalactic won't launch this fiscal year. Said this year's business segment presentation, a fireside chat listed both titles under upcoming for its annual 10th pole single player releases. Sucker Punch Productions, Ghost of Yote, and Kojima Productions, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach are listed as this year's major releases, both launching before March 31st, 2026. Now, granted, it doesn't outright confirm when Intergalactic or Marvel's Wolverine will launch. So even launching in fiscal year 2027 isn't a guarantee. Bloomberg's Jason Schreier previously reported that Naughty Dog's sci-fi action title wouldn't be released in 2026. So again, at least we know Sony comes out. They have it on their business segment presentation chart, basically, listing, Wolverine up there. You know what I mean? And that's good because that means that the game is still coming out. We just don't know when. And it don't even sound like it's 2026 at this point. It sounds like it's 2027. And I know what some of y'all are going to say. Well, might as well make it a PlayStation 6 launch title. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be that game that's going to be towards if it don't come out 2020, it's going to be 2027. And that's pushing almost near to the end of the life cycle of the PS5, right? But yeah, it's probably going to come out in 2027 at this point. And I'm telling you, it's going to be worth the wait. And that's going to be a game that's really going to show you I love those games at the end of each generation, because we had Last of Us Part 2, if you guys remembered Last of Us Part 2, and we had Ghost of Tsushima. Those two games were PS4's last swan song. And pretty much those games really showed you what the PS4 and the PS4 Pro could do. Obviously, those two games running on the PS4 made the base PS4 sound like a jet engine getting ready to take off. And then it also pushes the PS4 Pro at the time as well to its limits. And so I can see Sony probably like, look, let's push this game out a little bit more and use this as some sort of showpiece. And I'm telling you, imagine this game running on the PlayStation 5 Pro. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Can't wait. Can't wait for Wolverine, man. Take your time, Insomniac. Don't rush it. All right. So let's go ahead and let's dig into our next topic. If you do enjoy the show, guys, please hit that like button. Hit that share button for your boy. I appreciate you guys being here. So let's talk about the Sony basically teasing PlayStation 6, all right, and PlayStation 5, all right. So I know a lot of you dudes are kind of like, wait a minute, like PlayStation 6, Sony talking about PlayStation 6? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Why? Glad you asked. Let's go in here. All right, so PlayStation Lifestyle.net is reporting that Sony teases PlayStation 6, PS5 multi-generational plan. Ooh, what is this multi-generational plan? You might ask. Okay, hold on. It says Sony Group held a business segment presentation earlier today, during which the company teased a multi-generational plan for PlayStation 6 and also PlayStation 5. PlayStation CEO Hideaki Noshino pledged, I quote, new and enhanced ways, end quote, for players to play games on both platforms. Are you hearing? All right. So Hideaki Noshino-san pledged new and enhanced ways for players to play games on both platforms. You know what that means, right? Enhanced. Hello. Every new generation, we get enhanced games, right? Every time we get a new console come out, they re-release these games on that new console and things of that nature on top of new releases. So new ways and enhance games, right? Basically. All right. So let's dig into this one so we understand what's going on here. So PlayStation 6 is top, I quote, top of mind, end quote, for Sony. But PS5 support will continue long into the future. Of course, PS5 support is going to continue. They're going to give you PlayStation 6, right? And then after they give you they're going to give you PlayStation 6. And then after they give you PlayStation 6, you're going to still have PS5 link. PS5 ain't going nowhere, bro. Within the first 2 or 3 years of the PlayStation 6 life, you're going to have PS5 games. You're going to get sick of PlayStation 5. You hear what I'm telling y'all? Y'all going to be like, man, just like y'all did with PS4. Like, come on, Sony, stop making games for PS5. I'm telling you. So this is what I was trying to tell people. Like, if you spend all that money on a PlayStation 5 Pro, don't worry, bro. You're going to be supported for a long time. So you're going to get your money's worth out of that PS5 Pro. You bought it last year, and it's going to last you a long time. Possibly all the way up till 2020-30. Woo! So possibly all the way up until 2020-30. Or even longer than that. So I'm telling you right now, PS5 Pro is going to continue to be supported. PlayStation 5 is going to continue to be supported on top of, new ways to play the games, with more powerful hardware with PlayStation 6 and things of that nature. So told you, boys. And Hideaki Noshino-san has already came out and I've already talked about the longevity of the PlayStation 5 and then also PS5 Pro. So you don't have to worry. Oh, Sony ain't going to support it. No. Sony is still going to support it, even in the PlayStation 5. Even in the PlayStation 6 generation. All right. So let's continue here. So basically, Noshino acknowledged that there's a lot of interest surrounding the PlayStation 6 already. You're doggone right. People are talking about PlayStation 6. And while he understandably couldn't divulge future plans, he did say that the upcoming console is, I quote, top of mind, end quote, for Sony. However, seeing the high levels of engagement from PS4 players well beyond the launch of the PlayStation 5, the company intends to disrupt traditional approach to console life cycles. Now, what this essentially means is that unlike the switch from PS3 to PS4, the current generation validated Sony's new multi-generational approach and its plans to continue using that strategy going forward. So check this out. Quote, we are still exploring what the future of our platform would look like, added Sony Interactive Entertainment SVP, so Senior Vice President Lynn Azar. Quote, we have reduced traditional cyclicality by establishing a large ecosystem of players across both the PS5 and PS4 generations. And as we continue to drive a multi-generational ecosystem into the future, it says we will provide new ways for players to access the platform and experience our content and services. So that's end quote on that one. PlayStation 6 is expected to launch by 2028 at least. So we'll see. That was the initial window for PlayStation 6. According to the documents that was obtained during the Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard King. That was the time frame that we've gotten at least a little bit of release window on PlayStation 6. So let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. What do you guys think about Sony's multi-generational support here and what they're going to be doing? Hey, man, that's their plan. That's what they're doing here. And a bit of a little change there for some people talking about PlayStation 6 when we're still in this generation, which I've already told you guys that these companies like to plan ahead, right? They like to plan ahead. If they come out with PS5, they're already thinking about and researching R&D in the next generation. That's just what that's what they do. Same thing with PlayStation 6, right? You know, a lot of people don't understand this, but it's the real. When PlayStation 6 comes out, they're already going to be having PS7 or whatever it's going to be called in motion. So let me know your thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? Let's go. All right, hit the like button for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show so far. I know I am. All right, so let's check this out. Now, this one right here, we already know how this is going to be going here, and this has to do with the growth of PS Plus, okay? So let's go ahead and let's talk about this one. All right, hit the like button for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let's get right down to business. This has come from Game and Bolt. It says PlayStation Plus subscriptions have seen continued growth despite price hikes. Now, the company revealed that 38% of PlayStation Plus subscriptions have opted for more expensive tiers like Premium and Extra. So that's interesting there. All right. So people spend their money how they see fit. Duh. Okay. So Sony has revealed that despite its recent price hikes for PlayStation Plus subscriptions, the service has still seen growth. In its recent PlayStation business update, the company also confirmed that they will likely see prices for PlayStation Plus subscriptions change throughout all tiers. Yep, we just finished talking about Game Pass. During the presentation, Sony Interactive Entertainment President CEO Hideaki Noshino-san revealed that even with the prices being higher, PlayStation Plus subscribers are opting for more expensive tiers like Premium and Extra. These tiers now represent a big percentage of the total number of PS Plus subscriptions or subscribers. All right, quote. Now this is coming in, all right? Subscribers are increasingly choosing our Premium and Extra tiers, which now represent approximately 38% of total subscribers, said Nishino, who went on to break down the subscriber figures further. He revealed that out of the 38%, 22% were subscribed to the Premium tier and 16% were on the Extra tier as of FY 2024. This is in comparison to the 17% and 13% respectively, FY 2022. So I said that this growth, according to Noshino, has indicated to Sony that its user base sees value in the subscription service across various aspects, from its lineup of free games to improvements made to the overall online infrastructure. Quote, PlayStation Plus is highly valued by our players and continues to drive engagement, he said. Quote, we are already seeing a trend toward the option of higher tiers within our service, as evidenced by the subscriber mix we achieved in FY 2024. It says we are approximately 38% of players are now subscribed to PlayStation Plus Premium of Extra tiers, end quote. Now, quote, this is even after the global price increases we implemented in FY 2023 and more recently the local price increases in select countries to improve our pricing strategy across certain market clusters and also to account for foreign exchange movements, end quote. Quote, these price increases are partly a result of increasing value we bring to players through the quality of diversity of content we continue to add, as well as investment in features to improve the service further, such as player personalization and enhance content discovery, end quote. So there's that one, guys. And there's still a lot more here that he actually added. So Nishino capped the subject by stating that the company plans on bringing more content and improvements to the service as time goes on. Says this also means that Sony will continue to revise its pricing strategy for PlayStation Plus, potentially making it even more expensive depending on the value it offers players. All right, so check this out. Quote, PlayStation Plus service offers great value for our players, and we will continue to add more value and adjust our pricing strategy in a dynamic way to maximize profitability, end quote, he said. So, yeah, get ready, boys. It's already gone up in price. Already went up in price in other countries. Get ready. We just finished talking about Game Pass. Get them pockets ready. But the main takeaway from this here basically tells us that people likes to spend their money on the more expensive tiers, right? Extra and premium. And Sony knows this. So don't kid yourself. Some of you guys be saying this and that. Oh, well, man, premium too expensive. Oh, man, this. Well, clearly it ain't that expensive, right? Because most of you guys are spending money on that premium, even though more is on extra. But regardless of the fact, the more expensive tiers, people are finding very high interest. Sony is still growing and seeing growth on PlayStation Plus. So there you go. All right. Let's hopefully they can add more value, right? Like they promised. All right. So, Ooh, this one is a good one right here. Spicy. I'm going to need a little bit of water on this next topic. Some of that spice. Woo! All right, let's go. Let's talk about Witcher 4. Ooh, Witcher 4. Yeah, baby, Witcher 4. Let's talk about that Witcher 4, that series. Oh, Lord. All right. You ready? Let's get it. So PushSquare.com is reporting here that The Witcher 4 being built for PlayStation 5, first and foremost, let that sink in, will target 60 FPS. That's right. Just like the presentation that we saw from Unreal Engine 5. Yeah, you already know, right? Let's get right into the business, okay? So CD Projekt Red has historically focused on the PC versions of its games and then dialed down for console. But this hasn't always been a successful strategy for the studio. Now, for example, many fans criticize the Polish studio for downgrading The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt prior to release, while Cyberpunk 2077 issues on the PS4 at launch are well documented. All right, you ready for this? You ready for this? Okay, so with The Witcher 4, the studio is focused on developing the game for the PS5 first and foremost. PS5, not PC, not Xbox, PS5. There you go. Quote, we always do PC and push the technology and try to scale down. That's typically how a lot of these games are. Now, Charles Tremblay, the dev's coding bigwig, told Digital Foundry, quote, this time we want to be more console development first. So this time, basically, end quote here. They're trying something different here by doing the development on consoles first. And let's hope that this actually turns out pretty well. Now, Tremblay continued that for the final product, the studio will be targeting 60 FPS as seen in the game's recent Unreal Engine 5 demo. While this wasn't necessarily representative of the product the studio will ship, it does seem like it's a rough representation of what the developer has in mind. So it says, we are sure that there will be compromises along the way, but from the way the studio is talking, it does not want to go back to 30 FPS, and it believes 60 FPS is a realistic target. thank you, Lord God, for its next title on the base PS5. Although it does mention that RYZEN that the same ambition of the lower spec Xbox Series S will be extremely, I quote, extremely challenging, end quote. So there you go. So if you have a Series S, don't expect the same performance and FPS when it comes to the other more powerful machines. So everybody should already know this already. Witcher 4, can't wait. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section. All right, let's go ahead and let's move on to our next topic. Hit that like button, hit that share button, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Let's go, let's get hyped. Let's stop wasting time. All right, so let's talk about PS. And this right here, I felt like this was holding a lot of these games back. I'm just going to keep it $150 with y'all boys. I don't even know what the heck is going on here, but hey, it is what it is, okay? So this has come from WCCF Tech. It says PlayStation appears to be removing region restrictions for its games on PC. Yay! It says PlayStation port in its first-party console exclusive games to PC should have always been a full slam dunk for the company, as everyone, save for some console warriors, probably can get behind more people being able to play good games where they want to play them. It says, but the company's new multi-platform approach has been plagued by PlayStation seemingly shooting itself in the foot. It says by trying to force players to link their Steam accounts with a PlayStation network account and blocking its games, even the ones it only published, like Stellar Blade, from being sold in 100 plus countries where PSN is not available. It started being a major issue with Helldivers 2 and has since been a talking point with every port of a PlayStation game to PC. However, as spotted by Wario64, it looks like PlayStation is starting to see the light, see the heads up. All right. Region restrictions for God of War Ragnarok, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and Helldivers 2 have all been removed. Yay! Sony, you're starting to wise up. You're starting to wise up, huh? Hopefully. You're starting to wise up. That's what I freaking thought. It says, hopefully this is a sign that we won't have to have the conversation around region lock-in when it comes to PlayStation games on PC again. So the recent release of Days Gone Remastered didn't launch with region locks, and now that we are seeing them removed from older releases, this saga seems to finally be over. Yay! Yay! Because that was so stupid. All right. Now, let me know y'all thoughts in the actual comment section. What do you guys think? Are you happy that Sony is removing all these restrictions for you to sign in the PSN and all this? Because I know why they want to do that. Because they want to track you. Come on, pay attention. All right. Now, let's go ahead and let's move on. Let's talk about that Astro, baby. The Astrobot 2. Come on, man. You know, they just dropped some more content for the game recently. They did show it off. I think it was at Summer Game Fest. But nevertheless, let's dive into our next topic here. So it says right here, this comes from Game and Bolt. Astrobot is, I quote, most exciting recent success for PlayStation Studios head. Herman Hulse spoke about wanting to release more Astrobot games in the future, calling it an enduring and iconic game franchise. Ooh, okay, Herman. Says, while Sony has stated its intentions to make more family-friendly games in the wake of Astrobot's success in the past, it says CEO of Studio Business Group at Sony Interactive Entertainment, Herman Hulse, has reiterated how happy the company has been at the title's success during the PlayStation Business Update. Hulse referred to Astrobot as one of the most exciting recent successes for PlayStation. Quote, Astrobot was a smash hit, achieving universal acclaim among players and critics and sweeping the industry award show, said Hulse about the critically acclaimed platformer that came out on a PS5 exclusive back in September of 24. As a part of the business update, Holtz also referred to Astrobot as an emerging IP since the 3 titles have been developed featuring the character front and center so far. He spoke about wanting to make more Astrobot games in the future, referring to its future as enduring an iconic game franchise for PlayStation, according to ex-user Genki Japan. So, yeah, man, I'm telling you guys, you know, they're going to keep on, you know, making more Astrobot games. I did love Astrobot from start to finish. And obviously, I think as of Sony revealed November 2024, that more than 1.5 million copies of the 3D platformer were sold. And in addition, the live service game Helldivers 2, which was released in February last year, won Best Ongoing Game and Best Multiplayer Game awards. The fact that titles in genres we are planning to expand in the future, including titles for families and live service games, have received these awards, is a major stride towards building a broad title portfolio. So, end quote on that one from Hiroki Kotoki. And yeah, man, I did see something where Sony is going to be very careful moving forward when it comes to live service games. And that's what gets me even more excited because, man, these live service games, bro, you can't afford to make the same mistake over and over. And I think Concord is probably going down the same rabbit hole as well, where it's just not going to be, you know, critically praised and get a lot of concurrent players and things of that nature. We'll see. I mean, Sony, it's still kind of early right now, but we'll see what happens with Concord. And in Fair Games, it's still up in the air at this point. So yeah, I saw that article where they're like going to be very careful moving forward with live service, because live service push right now is destroying a lot. It's a domino effect at PlayStation. With a lot of these studios, Sony Ben just laid off 30% of their staff because of this live service approach push. And then also too, they said that because they had to cancel their live service game that they are going to get ready to come out with, cause a domino effect for them as well. So you see what I'm saying? All this live service push stuff. And on top of that, the situation with Fair Games, you know, Concord, they lost big time on that game. And then also, you know, with Marathon. So we will see. Hopefully Sony wakes up and smell the coffee. And there's so many titles, dormant IPs that they could come out with. You know, we talk about Killzone. We talk about, you know, Resistance. We talk about bringing those titles back. You know what I mean? Like, if you're running out of ideas and you want something else, why do you think Helldivers is such a success? Because it's a relic of the past and people love those kind of games, those older games, you know, because it brings back nostalgia and nostalgia sells. So it's kind of like, why don't do that? But let's hope this is all true, guys, and we can get the information that we do deserve. And so, yeah, man, hit that like button, hit that share button for me. And yeah, let's get it on. Q&A, baby. It's Q&A time. Hit that like button for me. Y'all are quiet today on a Sunday. Let's go, man. Let's get hype. Let's get hype, man. Let's get hype. Hey. Let's go. Hey. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Said they need to bring Astrobot to P. Oh, you know that's coming, bro. You know that's coming, Cheeto. Said happy Father's Day, my brother King. Appreciate you, bro. We here, man. Thank you. This beat made me want to freestyle on a Sunday. Yep, I have it pre-ordered, Luke. Have it pre-ordered, so we'll see what happens. No release date yet, my brother. They confirm it that it's still happening. So we'll see what happens on Wolverine. Supposedly next week by the 20th. Supposedly next week by the 20th, we're supposed to see RDR2. We'll see. We'll see if that's what it is. Dallas, what's going on? Say, hey, Marlon says, I've been replaying Occasions X-Men, the game, and X-Men Origin Wolverine while waiting for Insomniac Games. If it comes out, I know, man. I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. Wolverine's gonna be nuts. He said, I platinum Liza P. Got all the trophies. Let's go. Let's go, man. Says, I remember Tony Todd teased an announcement and it wasn't what we expected. I hope this Red Dead one is it. I hope so. I hope so. I don't know yet, Turk. I don't know yet. Hopefully. We'll see. I hope so, Turk. Oh yeah, 100%. Oh yeah, 100%. 100% freestyle beat this, bro. 100% freestyle beat this, boy. Yeah, hit that like button for your boy, man. You know how we do it, man. So after 2026 comes around, it will be 1 year away from Final Fantasy VII Part 3. Yeah, time going, man. Luke, time going. Hey, you know what time it is. You know what time it is. Hey, it's Sunday. Happy Father's Day. Hey, hey. Hey. He said, own and don't forget PlayStation franchises and Astrobot. Man, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, guys. By now in 2027, there's a lot of games dropping. You know, there's a lot of games dropping by now in 2027, all the way up till we get that PS6 and even beyond that. You know, or even in that generation, there's still a lot of stuff to look forward to. They need to make a Rambo game. I don't think we're gonna get that. I've not seen anything about a Rambo game, so we'll see. Hey, Luke, thank you so much for the Father's Day wish, my brother. Sorrow's coming in 2026, but Sony never mentioned it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. We're supposed to be getting gameplay later this year, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. AVP game. Jarvis, what's up, man? Bad boy Jarvis, what's poppin', bro? You the man, Jarvis. Jurassic Park game. I don't remember. I don't even think there was a release date on that. Or no, yeah. I think in fall. Yeah, I don't remember. I know it's this year though. Struggle Box said, "What's up, Marlon? Game Pass is $20 already." We don't know yet. We don't know yet, man. We don't know yet. That's the report. You know that there's some sort of code or something like that. For like a notification within xCloud. So we'll see. We'll see how much it's gonna go up to. Appreciate that. Thank you for the Happy Father's Day wish. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Ant-Man, thank you. You said I'm ready for PS6. You ready for PS6 already? Nah, yeah, Soros is not this year. Soros, I think, is 2026. Nah, man.
To go.
Yo!
Happy Father's Day, my Jamaican brethren.
Yo, appreciate that, J Mac. J to the Mac, to the Mac, to the Mac. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you so much for igniting my man. Go cool. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, J Mac. God bless, man. Hey, God bless, J Mac. Appreciate you. Biggest donation of the show. Let's get it. Thank you, man. God bless. He said, do anyone remember how big the deal that was during the 90s to throw a lot of media on dinosaurs, even on games? He said, man, I miss those. Red Dead Redemption 3 on PS5 Pro. Yeah, by the time we get Red Dead Redemption 3, we're going to be in PS6 at that point. He said, Marlon Game, what's up, buddy? He said, happy Father's Day. Got a crush on it. It says, do you think this guy's coming? This guy's coming to. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. Dewan, I hope so. I mean, they better release it for Switch too. I don't see why not. George, what's up, man? Thank you for the happy Father's Day wishes. Appreciate it. They said Game Pass Ultimate is already $20. I buy a whole year with of codes. Well, there you go. He says, so if you already own Red Dead Redemption 2 on digital copy, what will I need to purchase the upgrade on it for the Pro? Happy Father. No, we don't have any details yet, Jeff. But I'm pretty sure it might work similar to that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Says, I got the best gift from my sister, sort of like a Father's Day thing. Since I'm an uncle, I got a Bath Body Works body soap spray and body cream called Noor. Oh, nice. Johnson, enjoy, man. Probably sometime in the future, Jarvis. We'll see. He said, we're going to be old as F. It says, by the time we get RDR3. Yeah, you already know it's going to be walking around. There's some of y'all boys gonna be walking around. What year is it? Is it 3080? Oh shoot. I am falling asleep. Is it really 3080? Shush. Need a little bit of drink of water. I'm feeling like 95 years old. I feel like 120 years old. Shush. I am 95, waiting on RDR3. Let's get my muscle memory together. Let's see if I can still play control games. I can barely press the trigger button on the controller. Sheesh. I'm going to have to get my glasses to see what's on the controller. Better get ready. You better get freaking ready. You're gonna be old as I don't know what by the time that comes out. Hey, Dag, what's going on, man? Thank you so much for the happy Father's Day wishes. Bless the stream with the likes, guys. Bless up the stream with the likes. Say, can you do some vlog videos? Yeah, that's not gonna be on this channel. I'm thinking about doing a TikTok where I just do vlogs. You feel me? And I'll let you boys know. Yeah, TikTok has been begging me to come over there, so we might do some vlogs over there. Yeah. Oh, I got something for Craig, bro. Y'all ready? I got something for Craig. Y'all boys ready? Yeah. Shout outs to the homie Craig. Hey, shout outs to the homie Craig. Hey, shout outs to the homie Craig. Oh, Craig. Shout outs to the homie Craig. Shout outs to the homie Craig. Listen. Shout outs to the homie Craig. Staying so close to the sun. Oh my gosh, it's so ashy. Believe me, he needs some lotion. He need a potion to change his ugly face. Look at him. What a waste of skin. But I'm sitting here playing Halo, trying to get in, trying to play this game, but my man Craig jumping up talking about, oh, I am Bruce. I said, Craig, you better go sit down somewhere with your rocky face, with your block face. You need some lotion. You need some lotion. You need some lotion. You need some lotion. Ain't nobody gonna want you because you need lotion. Oh, crusty Craig. Craig. Oh, Craig. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate it. Oh, Craig. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Mr. King Mo. What's my thoughts on Andrew Tate? I don't really follow Andrew Tate like that. I know there's a lot of drama going on, so I don't really look at too much into that stuff, Jarvis. He said, don't you miss the PS2 days where games release fully finished? There was no online patches. I know. Missed that, man. I missed that, but you know how that goes, man. You know how that goes. Hey, there you go, King Mo. You already know, baby. Said Marlon, hey buddy, sorry about my spelling. Says I'm using my phone speaker to speak. Hey, Dewan, I feel you, bro. Don't trip. He said, love the beats. Hey, Dave, I appreciate that, man. He said Marlon just wanted to ask you, let's be real. Do you think that Wolverine PS5 will get delayed? Well, we don't have a release date, so we can't say delayed. But I would say probably 2027 at this point. Yeah, I would say 2027. It's safe to say 2027. You know, at least around that ballpark. But you never know, right? You never know. He said that Xbox Ally going to be a game. Oh, yeah, it will be, man. It will be. Yeah, he need that PSSR lotion. Any thoughts? Def Jam, Fight for New York. Oh, man. I want him to make another one. I want him to make another. Days Gone 2. Nothing happening with that, man. Nothing happening with that. All the thing that we have is the remaster. Nothing happening. Nothing happening with that. It says, have you reviewed any PS5 controller with Hall effect sticks? Yes. It's from my very good friends over there at Hex Controllers. Yes, I've reviewed this one right here. This is the Hex Phantom. Phantom series. This particular one here. This is really, really good. If you're looking for a really good pro controller, it does have Hall effect sticks, and you can actually, it comes with the software for you to fix the dead zones and stuff like that. But yeah, this I have plenty more controllers coming up that I will be reviewing on the channel. But yeah, this is the one that I've reviewed, I think sometime last year. So check out the channel. Just type in Hex Gaming Phantom on the controller and you'll see me talk about it and stuff like that. Feels really, really good. You can actually program the back buttons back here on how you want them and stuff like that. And the battery life is similar to the DualSense and everything. And this does have a really good warranty. I believe it's lifetime warranty on some of the parts, and then the rest I think is like a year or two. But yeah, this is the one that I've reviewed on here. All right. Last of Us Part 3. Yep, there's talks about that. So hopefully we get that soon. There's talks about that, you know, but that's not coming out no time soon. Neil Druckmann said if he's gonna do it, it's definitely gonna be grade A quality, like all the other, you know, all the other games, Jarvis. So yeah, we'll see what happens, you know. Bad and Queen, appreciate you for being here. I said that's ugly. He said need some news on the new Ratchet and Clank game. News? What kind of news? Happy Father's Day, bro. He said, did you finish mine? No, I stopped playing mines. I'm not playing that glitchy buggy mess. No sir, it's still here. Nah man, nope. I have not touched Mind's Eye, bro, since that stream. I have no desire to play that game. That game is an abomination to current generation game. That game is a disgrace to current generation games. I don't have time for that, bro. I don't have time for that. No sir. It wasn't even a game to begin with, Kyle. Nope, not touching that, bro. Said my mom just bought me Clear Obscure Expedition 33 as our early birthday gift, July 1st. Can't come fast enough. This game plus Stellar Blade, best birthday of my life. Hey, Desmond, enjoy, man. Enjoy. Enjoy, man. You're going to have a ball with that. Enjoy. Enjoy, my brother. Enjoy. Enjoy. He said, is Sony going to remaster all of Ratchet and Clank games? I don't think so, man. I don't think so, guys. I don't think so. Nope. I don't think so. It's possible, but I don't think so. Definitely don't think so. Knowing Sony track record, I don't think so, man. So Marlon, I get over 60 to 100 FPS in Mind's Eye with a 4060 on PC. Nice. That's pretty respectable. They said there's rumors that Silent Hill 2 is coming to Xbox plus DLC. I wouldn't be surprised. That would not be surprising to me. That would not be surprising. No, I haven't played a God of War game in a while. I have not played a God of War game in a while. Game Pass still worth it. Game Pass still worth it. All them games. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If you play a lot of games, definitely worth it, man. If you're into subscription services, you know. If not, then you can just buy your games outright. You got a feeling that the Venom game is not happening? Possibly. No, anything is possible, man. Possibly. I mean, we're so far away from that, dude. Hey, Red Shinobi, Red X Shinobi. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yo, cruising down the street in my beast, ready to eat. Time to hit the sheets, working a 9 to 5, gotta ride. I tuck my pride in, yeah, cause I gotta win. putting strength within, unleashing the beast, bust through the glass, under the sheet. Understand this is what we doing, pedal to the freaking flow. Give you what you asked for, cruising down the street, let's go. Cause I like the Enzo, the Rari, Ferrari, Condescend, spell my name, M-A-R-L-O-N to the one. My flow is so freaking sick, son, melting the microphone. That's what we doing, messages coming through. That's my boo thing. Hey, I'm chopping and screwing and flipping it. I'm so freaking rich, I'm ill with it. Off the dome with it, crazy with it, smack you with it, coming through with it, man. Hey, said tell your friends to listen up. Who is that ringing the phone? What's up? Holla back at me. Cause I only one deep. I ain't got a whole lot of freaking friends. I'm still a player to the end. Hey. Hey, I said that the Sony interview was a controlled interview. Oh, was it? Was it? Was it? Was it? He said, do you think that Sony will stop putting games on PC to prevent Xbox players? Nah. To prevent Xbox players from playing PS5 games on Xbox in the future, that's more money for Sony. Nah, you talking about that whole Xbox Ally thing? Yeah, man. Nah, man. Nah. Hey, Jarvis. Appreciate you, fam. Gaskin. What's going? Love you, Gaskin. What's going down? Appreciate you. GBRC says Marlon be thinking he in the Marlon be thinking he in the club. Oh god, you funny. How much will the Xbox? We don't have official pricing yet, but they're saying, what was it again? €8.99 or something like that. Let me double check and make sure I'm giving right information. Yeah, €8.99. That's the rumored price, but take that with a grain of salt. Says I ended up getting an Asus OLED gaming monitor. My first OLED, it's the 32 ROG Swift dual mode. Should go well with my PS5 Pro and the 9800 X3D. Great processor, by the way, 4090 PC. Can't wait to use it. Gonna be in for a treat, my brother. He says, why Sony not doing PS3 remaster? Because it's harder for them to do PS3 to PS5. Not necessarily. They just don't want to do it. Just don't want to do it, man. They just don't want to do it. This beat is fire, dude. Oh. Hey. She said she don't want to call you no more. She said she don't want to call you no more. Why is that? Listen. She said she don't want to call you anymore. Why? 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 Why she don't want to call you no more? You know why? I tell you why. Listen, she says she don't want to call you no more because she got another man. Because your swag is lame. You're trying to maintain what you don't have. Pulling up in a rent car, that's pretty lame. You're trying to impress her. Brush your teeth before you impress her. Pull up in something better. Because don't push your luck. She's saying she stopped like far. Let me pull that back. Aim and squeeze. Hey, let me stop it, please. She said your swag is lame. Hey, she said your swag is lame. Oh shoot, I'm going crazy today. No gaming news today. You already got your gaming news, brother. We're in the Q&A portion of the show. This man coming in here talking about no gaming news today. You see the title? Do you read the title? Do you see the description, my brother? Clearly, we had news today. Lots of news. And we already discussed them already. All right. $900? $900? Come on, man. Come on, man. Not, you know what's even crazy? People spend $900 on these handhelds or even more. Every time the Claw 8 AI Plus comes in stock at $1,000, it's sold out. So people are already spending $1,000 on this joint. Oh, I see. I see Xbox's king. I see. You just click, huh? You don't read it, huh? You just click. It's all good, baby. It's all good. Oh, it's all good. It's all good, brother. Make sure you guys give the stream a thumbs up. I appreciate y'all. Any more questions? Any more questions? Let's go. Let's go. We got a big week coming up, guys. We got a big week coming up. Says, what's up, bro? Sony talks about how to combat the threat of Nintendo and the Switch 2. Interesting. I haven't looked into that. Switch 2 is better than PS5 and Series X. Yeah, that's subjective. But hey, if it's better to you, then hey, awesome. Pedal to the flow, to the engine, head up in the clouds when I levitate. Said Marlon, Xbox handheld, good for gamers. Hey man, good for gamers who care about handheld, care about playing games on the go. He says, what hurt in games now, 5 to 7 years to make? I know, man, that long development, I wouldn't necessarily hurt games, but, you know, makes a lot of people impatient, you know what I mean? And wanting to play the game, but it's just what to do, man. What to do. Mark Cerny said games take so long because of the developers. That is true. That's true. And also the engine that they're working on and how ambitious the game is, you know what I mean? So all those things does take time, you know what I mean? All those things does take time. So just have to bear those things in mind. Said Nintendo Switch 2 has set a new record by enjoying the biggest launch week of any hardware.
Hello. What do you know about the Xbox Series S and X parity?
What do I know? Well, there was Microsoft had a clause pretty much in place where if developers were developing for Series X, they also have to, you know, develop for S. You can't develop without one or the other. You have to develop for both. And that caused some issues with Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know if you remember Baldur's Gate 3, where they were just saying that they, you know, it was hard for them to actually get the game to run on, and that was, you know, was causing delays and stuff like that because of that. But since then, Microsoft had, you know, fix that situation. So I don't know, man. It's definitely one of those things where, you know, being Microsoft, you try. Thank you for the super chat, by the way, Dodge man. You try to offer you know, value in some kind of way for gamers and stuff. And, you know, in return, you know, it's causing issues when it comes to developers and these bigger games, man. You know what I mean? Requires a lot of resources, and system is already, you know, lacking in the VRAM department. So, you know, there's that, man. Hopefully that Dodge man, hopefully that answer your question. What's going on with Wolverine? As of right now, Sony said that it's still happening, right? It's just gonna be launching after their next financial March 2026 next financial year, right? So it's gonna launch after that. We just don't know when after 2026. So, but it's still happening. They showed it on their business slide.
Thanks for
so
the
it's still
donut.
happening.
My wife flipped her shiz when I bought a Proso 1000 for a handheld. Not I like being alive.
Yeah, yeah, you already know she's gonna be like, wait a minute, hold up. You already, hey JB, thank you so much for the super chat, guys. I appreciate y'all. Both of y'all done started a train on a Sunday. What we trying to do? We trying to start a train today? Oh, hold on, bro. Hold on, man. Let me get that train going for you boys, man. Thank y'all for y'all support. Thank y'all. Y'all the reason why the streams are alive. Appreciate y'all for y'all blessings, man. Ooh, that train. Let's go. Y'all boys started the train. Too many Wolverine leak gameplay, sad. Well, hey man, that's not gonna really affect anything, because most of the stuff that was leaked out anyway was pre-alpha. So yeah, man, the game looks way better than that now. So I don't think that's gonna, you know, throw a fork in the road or anything like that.
Yo saw 1.1 million sold in US for Switch 2 and 79% in K.
Whoa. That is really impressive. That is really impressive for Switch 2. That is awesome. That's breaking all kind of records right there, man. That is awesome, dude. Yeah, we knew the Switch 2 was gonna sell, man. We knew Mario Kart was gonna sell. It's Nintendo we're talking about. You know what I mean? So we knew it was gonna sell. Thank you so much, Cheeto. Love you, bro. They say, hey Marlon, said, do you think that we'll be able to play PS5 PC games on the new Xbox handheld? Well, according to Destin Legary, he said that he was able to play Miles Morales on there via Steam. So any PC storefront, you're gonna be able to play any game you want, basically. You know, basically. So any game that you want, you're gonna be able to play. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So yeah. No more console. Yeah. This handheld. Well, not this specifically, but the Xbox Ally is gonna break down so many barriers, bro.
Thanks for the donut.
It's gonna break down so many barriers.
But we was told it was going to flop. Lol.
Oh yeah, whatever. Hey, Cheeto. Thank you so much, my brother. That's why you can't listen to people, man. People always gonna have something to say. Follow the crowd and say, oh, it's gonna flop, oh, this, because you don't like it don't mean the next man ain't gonna like it. That's something that I learned a long time ago. Not because you don't like it don't mean the other person is not gonna like it. So if you don't like the Switch 2 for whatever reason, just don't buy it. Plain and simple. There's gonna be millions and thousands of other people that's gonna buy the same console that you say is trash. That's just the rule. The rule. You know what I mean? That's just how it goes. But as a consumer, it's your right to buy whatever you want to buy. You know what I'm saying? Like, buy whatever you want to buy. So, it said no more console wars. Yeah, that console wars is dead, man. Non-existent. Console wars is over with, my brother. And now it's time to focus on the games. Now we're going to have a handheld that's launching in the holiday season. That's going to give you a console-like experience to where you can play any game on any storefront that you want, right? Whether that's Epic Store or Steam or GOG or Battle.net or whatever the case may be. So, hey, don't listen to people talking crap You know what I'm saying? Don't listen to people, man. People always gonna have, you know, things to say. And that's something that I've learned. I've made my mistakes over in the past, and I had to wise up and realize, bro, it's not about, you know what I mean, which console is better than which. It's about the games and playing the games. Doesn't matter which piece of plastic you played on. It's about the games, bro. You know what I mean? So give credit where credit's due. I said, how much is the new handheld supposed to be? So Gaskin, right now it's rumored to be 899 euros, which translate out over into over $1,000, but it's gonna be less than that. I don't believe, because during ROG's on their ROG YouTube, Asus's ROG YouTube channel, they said that they wanted to make it affordable. Like, I forgot the term that they use, but basically they're saying they want to make it affordable for gamers. So affordable, it's probably going to be way less than 1,000. It's probably going to be like I said, about 800 or something like that. Somewhere in that 799 or something. I know that's way too expensive, but for what this thing is going to be offering, some people are going to happily pay that. You know what I mean? Because most of the stuff here, man, is just ridiculously expensive. Said Marlon, he says, you should have seen MBG today claiming he's completely done with Xbox Ones. Nothing to do with him. He won't show anything from Xbox. It's like Microsoft broke to him. Oh, Microsoft broke him. Oh, sorry about that. Microsoft broke him. Really? Well, hey, man, he has a right to feel how he feels. You know, so if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. You know? Looney said the console war has been over. It's a publishing war now. Yeah. I mean, straight up, man. It says
Thanks
who can put out the
dono.
most and best games has always been
I will
out.
buy a gaming laptop and a 4K TV by the time this year ends. Maybe next year switch to PS5 Pro and Xbox ROG Ally, cause it's hard for me right now.
Hey, Pika, thank you so much for that $5. Yeah, it's hard times. Thank you so much for supporting the show, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, man, it's hard. It's hard times out here. You know what I mean? It's hard times, and you have to do what's best for you right now. Best for your pocketbooks, and you know, best for your finances when it comes to your family, you and your family. Because it's hard times out here, man. You know, so you have to be financially conscious on what you're spending money on. Let's see if we can do more than 150 likes. I know we can do that, guys. Let's get the likes up on the stream. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. He says, forget console wars. I'm gonna have every console. There you go. PS5 Pro, dominant Switch 2. Hey, man. Hey, however you see it, man. However you see it. I miss E3. Me too. I miss E3 as well, man. I do. I miss E3 as well. I miss E3 as well, man. You guys already know the vibes. I miss E3 as well. But hey, you know, one thing I could say, Jeff Keighley tries to keep everything going, you know, every year. You know what I mean? With Summer Game Fest, we get an Xbox showcase every year, you know. So try to keep that energy alive. Say he's saying people talking ish is the same people who bought it. Oh yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. 100%. You already know, bro. 100%. All right. So yeah, we'll see, guys. You know how these people are. Def Jam 4 and PS5 on Pro. Oh man, it would be dope if we get a Def Jam 4, but don't seem like that's gonna be happening, man. We've been waiting for years since the release of Fight for New York, and we're still sitting here, you know, waiting on that. So we're still waiting on that, guys. Fable comes out next year. Hopefully no delays. Fable comes out next year. Hit that like button for me, guys. Get the likes up. We're at 155. Let's see if we get 160 and up. All right? Hit the like button. Fable is next year, man. Next year on Fable. Appreciate y'all, boys. Appreciate y'all, boys, man. Thank y'all for y'all support. Let's go. Any more questions? Any more concerns? Let's get it. Say, I think that needs to be looked into, Marlon. What's that? Dodge, man. Say, yeah, Fable and State of Decay 3. Yeah. Says, where is Scalebound? Oh, God. I think you already know the answer to that. Oh, yeah, I'm enjoying the Switch, too. Played it over the weekend with members, like I had said earlier. Really good, man. Really good. No? Lots of fun playing Mario Kart World. I did play Expedition 33. I just haven't finished it. Oh, Pika, you know that's the inevitable, man. You know it's gonna be happening. You know it's gonna be happening. Breath of the Wild on Switch 2 is amazing, Marlon. It got me in a chokehold. Hey, I'm telling you, imagine the God. I'm telling you, man. Image the God. I told you. Image the God. I told you, man. Ah, Jays, that's useless, man. That's not gonna do nothing, bro. That's not gonna do nothing, man. That's what you waiting on. That's not gonna happen, my brother. That's not gonna happen, my brother. Know how long we've been waiting on that, you know? Yeah, man, we've been waiting a while. We've been waiting a while, my brother, but you know, what are you gonna do, man? What are you going to do? Make sure you boys hit that like button for me. Appreciate y'all being here. Switch 2 killing it. Says right now I've been off my PS5 Pro since launch day. Wow, nice, man. I'm happy that you're enjoying your Switch 2. Say, hey, did the Marvel Wolverine game get canceled? No, it's still happening.
Fable Chicken Chaser, your Chicken Chaser vibes.
That's a good one right there. I like that. That's a good one. That's a good one right there. I like that one, JB. GB, I like that one, GB. My man, GB. That's a good one. All right, guys, we got 6 more likes to get there, man. I know we could do it. Hit that like button for me, guys. Hit that like button. Let's go. Let's get it. Appreciate you guys for being here. Get the likes up. Get the likes up. Let's go. So the last handheld I owned was a PSP back in 2007. Wow, that's a long time. That's a long time, my brother. Hood Def, I've not, man. I can't try no other game right now, man. I have a lot of back catalog of stuff to play. Ain't no more new games if I don't have to right now. I'm overloaded. He said, I just saw something that it would be on PS5. Yeah. Well, I did talk about that today. So, yeah. Yeah, man. Can't do nothing more, Hood Def. Got a lot of back catalog of games to play right now. I'm not trying to put no more on my plate. And then plus my time is so limited as it is, man. I only have about a couple hours for the day to even try out or play any kind of game. So yeah, man, stuff is no freaking joke, dog. No joke. Sometimes sometimes I tell people all the time, sometimes you think you have all the time in the world, bro, to play games, but reality is you don't. Especially if you have a family, a whole family at that. You ain't got a lot of time to play no games. you ain't got a lot of time to play no games, homie. You know what I mean? So it's like, yo, like, I'm just keeping it a buck. Like, timing is so limited. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't have the time, man, to really, you know, play a lot of games like you used to. So you just have to just lock in and focus as much as you can on what you can play and when you can play it and call it a day. So, yep. And you've been sleeping all this time. Definitely got to burn rubber after this. So yeah, guys. Hey, Gaskin, I appreciate that. Thank y'all for the Father's Day wishes, guys. I do have to get going. I do have some things I gotta get done today. Got to get on the road. So appreciate y'all. Just wanted to get this stream out. Please, let's see if we could get 300 likes. Share the stream, guys. Like I've always said, it definitely does help us out when you share the streams out to help out the algorithm, to help out the show. So please, if you haven't already, share the stream out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Tell somebody to watch the show. Give it a like because the likes is the life of the channel. Just wanted to come on here. I know it was Father's Day, but definitely had about 9 topics to go over today. 9 or 10 topics we covered today. 10 topics, actually. And so, yeah, man, I do have to get going, guys. So love you guys. Be blessed. Be easy. Like the great Etika would say, please have yourself a wonderful one. And happy Father's Day, man, to all the fathers out there, man. I appreciate y'all boys, man. Stay blessed. Stay easy. Hope God keeps y'all throughout the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your family because that's very, very important. And I'll see you guys next week, man. Peace, guys. We're out.
Yeah, better when you mad me. Yeah, you got better when you mad me. Admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed. I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best. I'm obsessed. I'm like, yes, ain't no stress.